Hey everybody, and welcome back to another cooking video. So today is my first holiday cookie and I'm super excited to do these. I love Thanksgiving, I love Christmas, I love this time of year. I happen to be living in the tropics, so it's pretty warm and I don't get any snow or brisk weather, but I can pretend. These cookies are a little bit of an elegant take on the traditional holiday cookies. Each cookie is made from the chocolate sugar cookie recipe that I posted in a previous video, and I'm icing them with white royal icing and giving them each a little metallic feel. I decided to go with just the white and metallic to give it more of an elegant feel. You can take these to more upscale events, or even if you're throwing a more upscale party, these are the perfect cookies for that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward through all of the icing, but I just want to note this technique you may have seen in the Halloween video from last year. It just creates a little bit of separation, which is great when you're ready to paint, or since we're using one color, it's perfect for that. Okay, so I've mixed together a little bit of bronze luster dust with some lemon extract, and this is going to be my metallic paint for the cookies. Now, I must say that I am in love with this bronze metallic. This bronze is my favorite. I would paint everything like this if I could. All you do is mix a little bit of lemon extract or vodka, something clear and alcoholic, and add your luster dust and make it nice and thick, and there you go. I do want to note that those little clumps that are in there, I don't really like those. Now, they will come off as it dries, it'll just brush away, but that just means I didn't do a very good job of mixing the dust with the extract. So make sure you're careful of that. If this takes you a little while to do, your luster dust paint concoction you have there will dry out. When that happens, just add a little bit more of your extract or alcohol to the mixture and it'll revive it and you're good to go. I decided to go ahead and paint the entire surface in this bronze. I really love the effect that it gives, and I think it'll pop nice with the other cookies. Okay, so for this one, I did paint the top different and leave the bottom white. I still like it. I iced this one in two different sections, and that's why there's that little bit of separation, and it makes it really easy when it comes time to do this part because I already know where my line is. These little deer are so cute to me. I love them, and when I decided to do this video, this is what I had in mind. I was in the store and I remember seeing the animal heads. They're plain white with gold antlers, and this is what I had in mind when I decided to do the cookies this way. So that's how these are done. All I did was paint the antlers. So I'm using a very small brush to do this. I want to be able to get on the sides of the icing without getting too much on the cookie itself, and so I use a super tiny point. When I'm covering larger areas, I will use a little bit bigger brush. This one I believe is a 0 or a 1. Okay, so we're back at the pumpkin. I again did a technique where I did part of it and then came back and iced it after it had dried a little. That's what has created the sections here. My main reason for doing that with these is just to give myself a guide of where I want to paint. And then of course it adds a little more texture. And yeah, so I decided to do one with both colors, both the gold and the bronze. Now, luster dust comes in so many different colors. There's silver, different shades of gold, different types of bronze, and things like that. So, it's really up to you how you want to color these, but I decided to just keep it simple with these two colors. Okay, here's this little squirrel. Now, I guess it looks kind of like a cat or something, but it's a squirrel because it came in a set of you know, fall cookie cutters, so I'm calling it a squirrel. Now, I'm making this one really simple and adding some bronze to the tail, fanning out my brush a little to give it a little bit of texture. And here's a beautiful maple leaf. Now, I decided to do this one in kind of like that dip pattern that you see a lot in design, where the top is gold or bronze or some metallic color and the bottom is white. So that's how I'm approaching this one. Okay, so this little guy here is a moose. It's hard to tell because of how I iced it, but you know what? That's okay. So I decided to just kind of paint the antler there to give it a little more definition. And then I'm gonna go in with the rest of it and just cover it up in my lovely bronze. I told you guys I love this stuff. Now if you want, you can put a little eye. I didn't like it at all, so I took it out. So here we are back with our little reindeer, and I'm going to show you that you do not have to have royal icing in order to paint with these metallics. I'm painting right on top of my cookie here. You can even create sort of an ombre look, a gradation. I like to start with the lighter color first and then come back in with my darker tone. This just helps in case there's any mistakes, and also you don't want to put your lighter brush into the darker color and then stick it back into your light color. After you have it on there, just carefully blend it. There you go. These cookies were so much fun for me to make. I cannot wait to do this with so many more for the rest of the season. Make sure you try these out and let me know what you do. I really want to see what you create and how you use these techniques. Thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and you can also check me out over here.